News, rumors and opinions Thursday, September 4, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Gold Telegraph. Big things are starting to happen the 4th of September 2025. This game hardens you. Most will laugh, mock, or dismiss. But remember, insanity is just what conviction looks like before the crowd catches up. If you want to be a contrarian, prepare to walk through fire to get to your destination. Breaking news. Russia and China have signed a legally binding deal to build the long-delayed power of Siberia 2 gas pipeline. Huge news. 50 billion cubic meters of gas per year. Supplies under the new Power of Siberia 2 agreement will run for 30 years. Japan. Yields on 20-year government bonds highest since 1999. Yields on 30-year government bond highest on record. Debt markets, wild. Big things are starting to happen in critical minerals in Africa. Next Metals just hit a breakthrough at its Celebi mines in Botswana, now producing saleable copper and nickel concentrates with cobalt, eliminating the potential need for an on-site smelter. US dollar at record low versus gold. I always said the final battle would be between these two. The story is unfolding now. Think about this. Foreign central banks now own more gold than US treasuries. Washington can print dollars and absorb its own debt at any time it wants. The world knows where that road leads: currency debasement. Prediction 3 from 5 years ago is now playing out in real time. Prediction 3: very likely things are going to happen in the next 5 years. 1. Outright default on a large proportion of public debt. 2. Wipe out debts through currency debasement. 3. A transition to a new monetary standard to automatically deleverage debt. Gold. Breaking news. The head of an influential think tank is warning that the European Central Bank and its peers around the world should pool their reserves for US dollar liquidity, as Federal Reserve help cannot be guaranteed. All eyes on the weaponized financial system. European central bankers have privately discussed alternatives. Jeff, there's a lot of amazing news out there. Just so you know, the original Iraqi dinar currency devaluation occurred back in the month of September around 2004 or 2005. September is a critical piece right now based on everything out there. Militiaman, it is fascinating to see how far Iraq has come in the process of a revaluation, IMV, a redenomination, and an application of a real effective exchange rate. Hopefully what we're going to see is they'll be doing these things for international forex markets. Article quote. This formalization supports the groundwork for potential revaluation or redenomination, as a more controlled money supply enhances the CBI's ability to adjust the currency's nominal or real value without destabilizing the economy. Walkingstick, can Iraq be part of the WTO and have 1310 as their value? Yeah, you may say to yourself. They need a high value. They need a respectable value. No. To be a member of the WTO means the most important thing for the Iraqi dinar. What is so good about the Iraqi dinar being represented by the WTO, or what is so good about the WTO being represented by the dinar? To be a member of the WTO means there's no restrictions on their currency. Anyone and everyone can buy, sell, and trade with the Iraqi dinar. That's as free as the wind. Therefore, it's sovereign. Therefore, it's going to grow in value as the weeks, months and even years go by. That's the who. Gold surges as U.S. debt explodes by $550 billion in 30 days. Taylor Kenny. The 4th of September 2025. For the first time since 1996, central banks now hold more gold than U.S. treasuries. We are watching them position themselves for what comes next. In this urgent update, we will discuss the explosive shift happening behind the scenes, where the elites are moving billions into physical gold, while everyday Americans are left with a rapidly devaluing dollar. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.